I written as a child that was published. I was 7 years old, but I stopped showing people because it got published. But I realized the teacher changed the name, the title. So I thought I wasn't good enough. I thought it got published because he changed it so it was his poem. So I would write just for me. And I hadn't been to church in 100 years, it seemed like, after my divorce, because I'm Catholic and blah, blah, blah. But I ended up, as an adult, going to Grace Family Church in Temple Terrace one Sunday with one of my nieces. And I don't know how the pastors knew you knew. When we were leaving the church, he said to me, tomorrow is a woman's ministry. So come on, blah, blah, blah. And I said, yeah. Okay, I said, I have a dental appointment. So I don't know if I'm going to show. I haven't been to the dentist in 10 years. But I really know I don't do woman stuff. I wasn't going to show, period. But I went to the dentist. After 10 years, I didn't have a cavity. So I figured, wow, I better go to the church, see what it's about. And I'm picturing sale with clothing and all kinds of stuff. And I got there and it was the most beautiful layout with maybe 10 or 14 tables, tablecloth, and women just so happy and joyous. And the women's group was called Beautiful. It's like, wow. And I went back week after week and I wrote the first poem I wrote and I did there at the end of the session was called We Are Beautiful. And since I was shy, when I have to do my poems, I have to do my poems. And in order to get, I did it there at the end of the session as it was intended, titled Beautiful, We Are Beautiful. But when I started to perform outside, I figured, well, just to make sure I get applause, I'll change the title to You May Applaud Now. And then the first line was We Are Beautiful. So I kind of laugh when I say you applaud, no, I get applause, okay, good. And that's how I started to write. And when I came to Ybor City, the same church, I knew the pastors over there, and he asked me, I kept telling him I want to do poetry for the ladies. And one day he was asking me, do you have a poem about the Good Shepherd? I wasn't sure what the Good Shepherd was. But I kept saying yes, 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 and my mind ran in this one, full circle. And I said 4 lines, and he said, okay, that's what I want you to come and do for the women's ministry. And it's like, that's it. That's how I began to write. And then every time I'm at church, he said, I know you have a poem in your pocket. And they expected me to perform. And one night we had a big club night. One of the pastors plays the baddest guitar. And they asked me to come because my healing, wasn't really showing up, but they know me. Come and do poetry. And I didn't know which one I was going to do, but I went up and the pastor who plays the baddest guitar handed me the mic on the stage. So I said, am I doing 1 poem or 2? He said 1. I said, okay. So I did. I said, well, let me celebrate the woman, the beautiful. We are beautiful. You may applaud now. And I did that for the woman. And then the pastor came back up and he said, do you have another one? I said, yes. So I did another one, which is a look at me, where he's speaking collectively. So that's that. That's how it started, basically.